In example 3, we're working specifically with complements and supplements. Remember, complements add to 90 degrees, supplements add to 180. And I'll actually write that above these words. In each of these problems, you're told how our two angles are related. For example, that angle 1 is the complement of angle 2, and you will be given one of the angle measures. It is your job to find the other. Try this example on your own first, and then resume the video when you're ready to check your solution. Okay, the angle 1 and 2 are complementary, means they need to add to 90 degrees. Measure of angle 1 is 68, which means the measure of angle 2 equals 90 minus 68, which will be 22 degrees. Okay, in part B, 3 is the supplement of 4. This means they add to 180. And you're told that 4 is 36, which means the measure of angle 3 is whatever's left over of 180 minus 36 equals 144 degrees. Then lastly, 5 is the complement of 6, which means they add to 90. We know that 5 is 112, which means it's not possible for angle 6 to have a measure. In fact, angle 5 does not have a complement. It's too big. If an angle is more than 90 degrees, it does not have a complement. And that's what we'll write. Angle 5 does not have a complement. Example 4. Example 4 is a computation problem, solving for x and y. You have 3 examples here, A, B, and C. The one thing you do need to know is that vertical angles, actually you don't need to know that. Never mind, that's something we're going to get to later. So using the information you are given, try to solve each of these. Pause your video, work these through, and then resume when you're ready to check your solution. Okay. Example A, we notice we have a linear pair, which means these are supplementary. They add to 180. So we use the left angle, and its measure is 7x minus 3. We're going to add the right angle to it, 12x minus 7, and this will equal 180. We can simplify, we can drop the parentheses, then add like terms. Get 19x minus 10 equals 180. We can add 10 to both sides. We get 19x equals 190. So x equals 10. All right, let's look at this next one. In this one, we have two linear pairs. Let's focus on the right linear pairs first. Again, we're going to take the measure of each angle and add these together to equal 180. We can combine like terms. We get 11x plus 26 equals 180. Subtract 26 from both sides. We get 11x equals 154. We can then divide by 11, and we get that x is 154 divided by 11, which for those of you who are really good with mental math, you'll know what that is off the top of your head. If you need a calculator, that's okay too. You should end up with x equals 14. Now we're not done yet. Since x equals 14, we can plug this number in. We get 3 times 14, which is 42 degrees. We now know that we have this linear pair here. If the bottom angle is 42, then this left angle is 180 minus 42, which is 138 degrees. Thus, 5y, and let's see this, plus 38 equals 138. So 5y equals 100, y equals 20.